I have the honor of introducing our spotlighted community-based match, Jeff Walton and Jesse. Jeff is the CEO of Abitech, and with his busy schedule, he has found the time to consistently meet with Jesse to do activities together, to hang out and to talk for 10 years. That's a lot of talking. Jeff and Jesse are an amazing example of how strong a mentoring relationship can be over time, as I think you will see when they share their story with you today. Jesse is now a senior in high school, and I am sure he will share with you his amazing goals for the future. You guys are already here, so I don't need to say that part. But while you guys are making your way to the stage and you're already here, if Jesse's mother, Tammy Schmidt, could please stand and be recognized today. I present to you Jesse and Jeff.
Thank you. Wow, it's going to be tough following these acts. And first off, I'd like to thank Jimmy for telling a truly inspirational story and really giving the significance of what this program does for young people in our community. And secondly, I'd like to congratulate Michael and Chandel for being honored today, and we feel honored to be part of this floor and share this with you. Good afternoon, and thank you for coming out to hear a lot of these great things that the Big Brothers and Big Sisters organization does in our communities. And we look forward to sharing some of the direct impact that it's had on our lives and some of the experiences that we've had over the past 10 years. As Sharon said, we've been together for 10 years. Jesse ensures me that they've been filled with bliss and joy, correct? Jesse is a senior at Worthington High School. He is an excellent student. He also just got a recent report card, and he received all A's and 1 B, so congratulations, Jesse. He also is an incredibly gifted musician, which you will hear. You'll get a taste of Jesse's talent here when we finish up. Jesse and I are honored to be here today and are grateful for having the opportunity to share some of our experiences and the impact this program's had on us. What we thought today is we'd do a little Q&A, and you'll get to hear from both of us. So Jesse's first. Jesse, why don't you tell the crowd one of your fondest or funniest memories you have of our match during the last 10 years?
I'd have to say that one of the funniest memories I have with Jeff is when we used to go to the fair every year when I was younger. I would drag him onto as many rides as I possibly could. And I really did have to drag him because he'd last about 3 or 4 rides and then he'd just be done. But I really appreciate him giving it a try, and I'm sure that his reasons for not going on so many were just preference and had nothing to do with his age.
It was preference. Okay. One of the things that happens during the relationship that spans 10 years is you really get to see change in the individual and the relationship itself. And when you start out, when Jesse was 8, we do a lot of activities. But what's really been gratifying the last couple years is as the relationships evolved, we've been able to talk about current events, politics, and we've spent a lot of time lately, since he's a senior in high school, talking about some of his goals and aspirations. And I'd like Jesse to share some of those with you now.
My plans for the future include going to college to study music performance and biochemistry, which I have big love for both of those subjects. I've been looking into a lot of schools. Like some of the ones I've looked into have been Oberlin, the College of Worcester, Yale, U of M, Capital University, and Jeff's favorite, OSU.
It really is. Okay. More difficult question. Now, why don't you tell everybody what the number one benefit has been having me as a match and being in the program?
Let's say that if I have to pick just one benefit, it would have to be that Jeff has helped me a lot with planning for my goals and just thinking things through a lot, because I will like come to him with an idea, and he'll ask a lot of good questions that I wouldn't have considered. And it means that I have to do more work, but it always helps, and I feel like that's helped me a lot over the years.
All right, last question, then I'll let him ask a few questions of me. But what would you tell another student that was thinking about joining the Big Brothers Big Sisters organization about your experience?
Well, I would highly recommend it. I've loved the past 10 years. It's been a great experience. It's been really nice to have a stable and consistent relationship, and to also have like an adult male figure to speak with. And I don't know. I think it's been great.
Well, now it's your turn to ask me a few
yeah.
questions. So.
All right, so what are some of the things that have made you the proudest of me over the years in our match?
Oh boy.
Build myself up.
Oh boy. No, there's honestly a lot of things. Obviously, we've talked about Jesse being an excellent student and a gifted musician. But I think really what I'm most proud of is when I met Jesse, he was a shy, young 8-year-old who was very reserved, pretty quiet. And I've had the great fortune of watching Jesse develop over the past 10 years into this confident young adult with his own ideas, and he's a hugely gifted musician now, excellent student, and he's really turned into a responsible and independent young adult that really makes me proud. It makes me proud to be your big brother, Jesse.
Right. Now I know that you've had like a big impact on me. I want to know when you first started to realize that you were having an impact.
Easy question. This one, I vividly remember this. He was in the 6th grade. Jesse was in the 6th grade, and we were out together. And I'm surprised he let me talk about this, but and he popped the question. He came to me and he said he wanted to talk about girls, in particular a specific girl. And I thought, oh no, this is a pressure cooked moment. I have a chance of messing up Jesse, ruining the relationship. So this way, and then I thought, if I answer this wrong, I also may have to deal with Tammy. So I thought, oh. But I won't go into any details. I'll only say this, that it wasn't too bad, because I'm happy to report today that Jesse survived, our relationship survived, and he does have a girlfriend named Kiri.
All right, last one for you. Well, I know this match has meant a lot to me. What has it meant to you?
Another easy question. However, I don't have enough time to go into it, but it's been an incredible 10 years. As Michael said, I challenge anybody and everybody to get involved in the Big Brothers, Big Sisters, because I'm certain that I've received much more than Jesse out of this. There's so many different emotions and feelings that I've had, and great experiences. I think probably just seeing Jesse mature into this responsible, independent individual with ideas and goals and aspirations has filled me with an enormous amount of joy and happiness, and I feel a great deal of happiness for him because of all the success that he's achieved in school and with his music. And so thank you, Jesse, for allowing me to be part of 10 years of your life and watch you develop into an incredible young man.
Thank you as well.
You're finishing up.
And on behalf of Jeff and I, we'd also like to thank Big Brothers Big Sisters for making our match possible. It's been a really great experience. I'd also like to thank all of the volunteers and contributors, and thank you all for coming out here today, and we hope that you have been enjoying the program.
Thank you. Thank you.
Well, thank you, Jeff and Jesse. You're truly you demonstrate, just like Chandel and Michael, what our matches are all about. And I also want to tell you, when I was still a bank president and on the board of Big Brothers Big Sisters, and started recruiting volunteers, doing my duty as a board member, just making sure that's out there for all of our board members. Jeff was, if not the first, one of the first to step up and volunteer for the program. So Jeff, I want to thank you as well for being such a caring person. Okay, so now I have the fun part of the program. I think you're all going to be amazed. You heard Jeff mention that Jesse has great musical talent. And Jesse performed for us at our Black Tie Gala, a Taste of Class for Kids event earlier this year, and we wanted to share his talent with all of you here today. So Jesse's going to perform 2 songs. First, Jesse will sing a favorite of his, Streetlights by Ludo. And then secondly, Jesse's going to perform a song called Carry Me Away. Carry Me Away, and I want you to know, this is an original composition. This is a song that Jesse wrote, composed, and is going to perform for you. We think it's ready for the big time. We'll let you decide for yourselves. So with that, take it away, Jesse.
When the street lights come on the pooling night, is levied aside and pressed in twilight against our 2 rooms, I'll see you tonight. The pavement is aching, cicadas are crying, the wine-colored air breathing thoughts through your hair, breezing to me, leading me there. I come alive as the shadows parade. My hot summer blood comes in floods and in waves. Curbside confessions, no longer afraid of what you'll say. And I find you, twilight beyond all the cars. In driveways they sleep, but streetlights will keep watch over me. They flicker like stars. And now the secrets, carefully kept inside, will run the streets red, our chemicals spread, washing us through, making you mine. Oh, I come alive as the shadows parade. My hot summer blood comes in floods and in waves. Curbside confessions, no longer afraid of what you'll say. Now there are no words, only the glow in our wires, and so we will be. You turn slow to me, our lips at the sun. The hills are on fire. Oh, I come alive as the shadows parade. My hot summer blood comes in floods and in waves. Curbside confessions, no longer afraid of what you'll say.
of what you'll say. Thank you. I've been waiting a long, long time, sitting on your doorstep, asking for the time, and I've never really been alive. When are you coming to take me home? I've been waiting for you, but I don't know who you are. Sometimes I think I see you emerging from the dark, but it's not you I see. I only think that it's that way. Then the rain comes to wash my hopes away. Please come and take me away, 'cause I can't stand to be alone. So won't you come and carry me away? When are you coming to take me home? I've been waiting for you, but I don't know who you are. Sometimes I think I see you emerging from the dark, but it's not you I see. I only think that it's that way. Then the rain comes to wash my hopes away. Oh, this time I have been lying to myself. There was never really anybody else. I've been waiting for you, but I don't know who you are. Sometimes I think I see you emerging from the dark, but it's not you I see. I only think that it's that way. Then the rain comes to wash my hopes away. I've been waiting for you, but now I know who you are. Sometimes I thought I saw you emerging from the dark, but it wasn't you I saw. I only thought it was that way. Now you've come to carry me away. Thank you.
Wow. Jesse, thank you so very much for being with us